Hey everybody, my name is Erin Hento. I'm an athletic trainer at Boeing Everett. I'm really excited to be a part of this leadership training program. My style of leadership is more towards the servant leadership style. I've always loved serving other people, one way to make health personal. So this location and work environment is perfect for me. I come from a college background setting. I was, straight from undergrad. I went into grad school and was a GA for the University of Idaho's volleyball team, which I loved. Learned a lot, but I definitely thought that I wanted something more suitable for me. And being in this industrial setting has been great. And this opportunity to be in this program can only benefit that servant leadership style. I love working with the employees that I do, and I love working with the coworkers that I do. So really good added bonuses for both sides. Let's see, some personal family tidbits. Well, family, I grew up with both of my parents. I have a younger sister. She is a junior in college at Pacific University. I went to George Fox University, originally from Kaiser, Oregon. Moved here, let's see, about a year and a half ago, and I love the Pacific Northwest. After going to Idaho, I thought, Idaho's going to be the same as Oregon. It wasn't. Living in Washington has been fantastic. I love it here. I love the scenery. I love, on a really clear day, the mountains are beautiful. So, very thankful and blessed that my next step in my journey is here, and I can't wait to see where it leads me. Some more family tidbits. I am getting married in July. Very excited. Um, Wedding planning is very stressful, and I'm very glad that it's almost over. So, but I'm super excited. Um, my fiance is Brian. He's right up there. So, I'm thrilled to get married and figure out what that next step in our lives are. Um, let's see, more my personal hobbies. Well, I am a pitching coach for the Shoreline Community College. I played softball in all 4 years of my college career, and I was a pitcher. And I started giving pitching lessons probably about 7 years ago now, and to young aspiring softball players and who just wanted to either learn how to pitch or hone in on their pitching skills, and I love every minute of it. When I went to grad school in Idaho, I started up my own little pitching clinic within that small town of Moscow, Idaho. That was pretty cool. I think I had about 12 to 15 girls, all in one group, which was a challenge, but very very rewarding. I loved every minute of it. Um, I had the really cool opportunity. I kind of fell out of nowhere to a coach at Shoreline reached out to me and was like, "Hey, how do you feel about coaching and having that be a part-time gig?" And I said, "Well, let's give it a shot." Luckily with WorkFit and their hours, I could um, balance the two, which has been super helpful. And add this to my resume. I love coaching. I love the girls that I get to work with. Um, so I'm really excited for season this year. It'll be my first real season as a college softball coach, so I'm pretty stoked. Um, so softball is a big part of my life. Um, my other hobbies, is coffee a hobby? Love coffee. Um, being in the Pacific Northwest, we have lots of different adventuring opportunities. So I love to adventure. I love scenery. I wish I knew how to take pictures and take pictures well, or else I'd be doing that all the time. Um, but I'm a lounger. I'm in my sweatshirt. Being at home, I like being comfortable and relaxed, and that's very very rewarding to be able to do that. So after thinking about what my largest life accomplishment is, I really had to think back at it. And I was actually thinking about it this weekend. I was talking with one of my good friends, and we were talking about what my biggest failure was. And in my I'm always been a positive person. I always spin negative things into a positive light, because why not? Why live negatively? Doesn't get you anywhere. Um, and so when I thought about failure, I'm like, gosh, when was the last time I failed? And you know, the whole education process of being an athletic trainer, you have to take the BOC. And I wasn't a great test taker, never was. And, so the BOC was really, really intimidating. And I didn't pass the BOC the first time, and I was devastated. And, you get those scores back, and it was a 490. You have to get a 500 to pass. And I'm like, gosh, if only I could get 10 more points, then I wouldn't have to, take this again. Um, but, I learned from that. I learned how to better study and what worked for me. And, I showed up to the next test date, and I dressed to impress that test. And what do you know? I passed. And so I think that would be my greatest life accomplishment. I mean, it got me here. I met my fiance through athletic training. Um, you know, it's done really, really good things for me. So I'd say that would be my biggest life accomplishment. What do you think about leadership? I think leadership is extremely important. You need a very good leader. A leader is not about having power over somebody. A leader is about, to me, leading by example. My motto has been first to serve, last to be served. I'm sorry about that ding. Um, First to serve, last to be served. I learned that in high school. I really try and live that out every single day. It's not about me. It's never been about me. It's about others. It's about what I can do for other people, to have them feel like they are successful or have a better experience in something. Um, Leadership is selfless, and I try to embody that. Sure, there are days that it's hard, but that's what I envision what leadership should be, and what I expect leadership to be from other people as well. So that's a little bit about me. Can't wait to get to know you guys and talk to you guys more. Yeah, that's all. That's it for me. See ya!